Est-ce que vous connaissez Issa Rae? Moi? Oh non, je ne la connais pas. Bonjour et bienvenue à votre classe de français. Hi and welcome to your French class. Voulez-vous apprendre le français avec moi? Aujourd'hui, nous allons parler de grammaire. Nous allons parler de pronoms COD, de pronoms complément objet direct. Today, we are going to dive in deep into some grammar and talk about direct object pronouns in French. Êtes-vous prêts? Êtes-vous prête? Allons-y. Now, I realize that a lot of people don't know in their own language, in their own first language, what is a direct object pronoun. So we're going to first talk about that and about the characteristics of direct objects before we go into how you use them. So there are 5 characteristics for direct object pronouns. Before we get into those, first, let's talk about where is it in a sentence. So generally in a sentence, you can find the direct object pronoun after a verb. For example, I throw the ball. I, right, is the pronoun subject. Throw is the verb. And the ball is the object in this sentence, right? I throw the ball. Now, what we're talking about are direct object pronouns. If I replace the ball by it, I throw it, it is a direct object pronoun, okay? So another direct object pronoun, for example, I know Idris Elba. Idris Elba is the object in that sentence, right? Now, if I want to change Idris Elba into a direct object pronoun, I would use, do y'all know? I would use him. I know him. Okay? So this is what we're going to talk about in French. So let's dive a little deeper and let's talk about the 5 characteristics for direct object pronouns, or in French, pronom complément objet direct. So number 1, they're always used with transitive verbs. Number 2, they're never preceded by prepositions. What are prepositions? They're like from, to, by, with, etc. So the same as in English as in French, no prepositions before the article, okay? 3, cannot be removed without changing the meaning of the phrase. 4, the direct object pronoun becomes the subject when the phrase is used in the passive voice. And 5, To figure out what is a direct object pronoun, the question is always going to be who or whom or what, right? For example, I throw the ball. What do you throw? I throw it. I throw the ball, right? Or I know Idris Elba. Who do you know? I know him. I know Idris Elba. Très bien. I get grammar is not easy at all. And if you have any questions about this whatsoever, please feel free to just let me know below. Now, let's talk about the different direct object pronouns in French. So for me, it's going to be me. Répétez. Me. For you, it's going to be te. Répétez. Te. For him or it, if it is a masculine word, it's going to be le. Répétez. Le. For her or it being a feminine word, it's going to be la. Répétez. La. Now, before we move on to the other pronouns, let's just talk about these real quick. For me, te, le, or la, if the verb afterwards starts with a vowel, it's going to become M apostrophe or T apostrophe or L apostrophe, right? For example, if I say, j'aime Laurence, okay? J'aime Laurence. Now, if I transform Laurence and use a direct object pronoun, it would be le. Let's say Laurence is a man, okay? Le. So, je l'aime. L apostrophe. Je l'aime. Why L apostrophe? Because M starts with a vowel. Remember, vowels are A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. Très bien. Now, if the verb starts with a consonant, then I would have used le. Je le déteste, par exemple. Okay? Très bien. Let's keep going. Us in French is nous. Yay, it doesn't change. Répétez. Nous. You, formal or group, is vous. Also doesn't change. Yay. Vous. And them in French is les. Répétez. Les. OK. Répétons par tous les pronoms complément objet direct. Allons-y. Me. Te. Le. La. Nous. Vous. Les. Très bien. Excellent. Parfait. Maintenant, nous allons pratiquer avec ces pronoms dans des phrases et des questions. Now we're going to practice with these direct object pronouns in questions and different sentences, negatives and positives statements. So before we get into that, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, C'est Jackie, Cestjackie, for more French lessons, and to comment below if you like this lesson, if you found it difficult, if you found it easy, if there are other lessons that you really want to learn. Okay, and to share this video with the world. Merci. So now let's get it into some practice. Now, before we go into some examples, just a little note. Where do we put the pronoun in the sentence in French? It goes before the verb. After the pronoun subject, but before the verb. Okay? So even in the negative, it's gonna go where? Before the verb. That's right. Okay, allons-y. Est-ce que vous me voyez? Répétez. Est-ce que vous me voyez? Non, je ne vous vois pas. Répétez. Non, je ne vous vois pas. Excusez-moi, est-ce que tu regardes la télé? Répétez. Est-ce que tu regardes la télé? Oui, je la regarde. Répétez. Oui, je la regarde. Très bien. Un autre exemple. Est-ce qu'elle aime Mylène Farmer? Répétez. Est-ce qu'elles aiment Mylène Farmer? Oui, elle aime. Répétez. Oui, elle l'aime. Très bien. Un autre exemple. Est-ce que les garçons prennent le métro? Répétez. Est-ce que les garçons prennent le métro? Non, ils ne le prennent pas. Répétez. Non, ils ne le prennent pas. Très bien. Un dernier exemple. Par exemple, est-ce qu'il... Non, je vais utiliser elle. Est-ce qu'elle met la bouteille de vin sur la table? Répétez. Est-ce qu'elle met la bouteille de vin sur la table? Oui, elle la met sur la table. Répétez. Oui, elle la met sur la table. Très bien. Maintenant, à vous de transformer des phrases avec le pronom complément objet direct. Now it's your turn to transform, give me a sentence, right, that has the pronoun subject, verb, and object, same as always, like, I like chocolate, and then transform that sentence with the pronoun, I like it, but in French, of course, please. And please do it below to show me that you really understand this concept. Now, a final note before we end this lesson today. A lot of the times, students ask me, do I have to use this? This seems like so much more, like very difficult. Do I really have to use a pronoun to replace an object, Jackie? And the answer is no, you don't have to. Of course, you can just keep using the name of the person or the object, right? You don't have to say, I don't like it. You can just say, I don't like this cup. I don't like the TV. I don't want, right? That's totally a-okay. It's more important though that you understand its usage so that when you hear it, whether it's in TV or movies or on the radio, that you understand it. That's way more important than you actually using it, okay? And if you need more practice or more examples, you have any questions whatsoever, please, 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 let me know below. Parfait. Merci beaucoup. So before we go, you already know, please don't forget to like this video, s'il vous plaît. Aimez cette vidéo. Inscrivez-vous à ma chaîne de YouTube C'est Jackie pour plus de leçons en français. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, CESTJACKIE, C'est Jackie, for more French lessons. And to share this video with the world. Partagez cette vidéo, s'il vous plaît, avec tout le monde. And I hope to see you at our next French lesson. Merci beaucoup et à la prochaine. Au revoir.